Alright, so far in this series we have mastered running collections inside the Postman app, and we have even supercharged them with the external data files such as JSON and CSV. We have automated our runs within the app, but today we are going to look into something more. We are breaking out of the Postman interface entirely. We are not going to use the Postman to run our tests. So let's see how. Welcome to the world of the command line. Today we are talking about Newman. So what is Newman? Newman is a Postman command line collection runner, and why you should be excited about it? Because it is the key to unlocking true API test automation in several powerful ways. So what are the benefits of Newman? You can go to the website and learn more about it, and you will see how to use it and how to run it. But in this video I will quickly show and tell how to install and use this command line tool. So let's look at the benefits of this Newman. First, it enables CI/CD automation. This is the biggest benefit. You can now run your Postman test automatically every time a developer commits a code. What it means is you can run your Postman test in CI/CD automated environment. For example, using Jenkins CI/CD for your automation, you can run your Jenkins pipeline test every time a code is committed. So that way you can catch bugs instantly. Second benefit is that it allows for automated reporting. So when you run a test in Postman, you don't see a clear, neat, beautiful report. But when you run using Newman command line tool, it can generate beautiful HTML reports that you can share with your team or manager. And the third benefit is it runs everywhere. Because it is a command line tool, you can run it on any server on any schedule without ever needing to open the Postman app. This is a bridge that takes you from being a Postman user to a Postman automation pro. So if you are ready to learn how to do all that, let's jump into it. So first thing first, you need to have Node.js installed in your machine. So node.js, this is what they call, and it is a prerequisite. So if you don't have it, pause the video right now and go to Node.js. Let me show you the site where to go and get this. So let me show you how to get this. Node.js, go to nodejs.org and then you click the install button to install the LTS version. So you can install it for Mac or Windows, or it is also available for Linux. So it's a very straightforward installation. So got it? Good. Now open up your terminal. If you are using a Mac, you can use the terminal app, which I have already opened, but I will show you the command. This is a terminal app that you can open. That's the first step. And if you are on Windows, open up the PowerShell or the command prompt. To install Newman, all you need to do is run this one simple command. So we are going to install it globally. That means we can run it from anywhere on our computer. So the command to install is npm install -g -newman install -g newman. So once you run this command, it downloads and installs Newman on your MacBook or Windows or Linux. It shows the version number that it installed, and you are good to go. Now for the fun part, let's run a collection. So for this demo, I have prepared a very simple API demo collection, and it has one GET request, and it also uses an environment variable for the URL. And it also has some tests to check the response code and a specific place name, and I have added this test to check the place name is equal to Beverly Hills. So when let's see, this is a working get request. You see the test passed and the response looks good, 200 okay. So this is a free public API, and now we have the environment variable and it has the URL. Let's delete this one, we don't need this. So this is a URL I'm using in my, it is coming from this environment variable and it is being used here, Now we have the collection and the environment ready, so all we need to do is export this. Let's see, yeah, here is the export option, and let's export it to the version 2. The recommended collection version 2.1. Let's say export it to a meaningful simple name, short name. This file is a JSON file, so you can name it anything, .json. So let's call it demo collection _ collection .json. No space in the file name, so that should be pretty straightforward. Let's export the environment variable too, and let's call it Postman _ environment. So you can see the Postman environment and the another JSON file. This is called the Postman demo collection .json. So in the same way, to run this, the command line is newman and then the run and space the collection name and -e the environment file, JSON file. So let's hit enter and see what happens. So now it worked, and look at that, Newman ran through our collection which had one GET request. So it got the response, it worked fine, and then you can see how this beautiful summary table that shows each request, how many iterations executed, the request, the test scripts, the prerequisites and the tests we had, the 2 assertions we had. That plain text output is great, but what if you want a more visual report? A file that you can email to your manager or attach to a build artifact. So Newman has things called reporters. So let's try one of the reporters. There is a popular HTML reporter called HTMLextra. So first, before using that, we need to install it using the same npm install command. And this is the command npm install -g newman-reporter-htmlextra. And when you hit enter, this installs this HTML reporter. So once that is installed, we can rerun our command and add an -r flag, that is the flag for the reporters, and tell it to use HTMLextra, the reporting, the tool, the package that we just downloaded and installed it. So let's see, it runs just like before, but it says the report has been saved, and we don't see any output because it creates a Newman folder right here, which is the default folder. So let's go back and see, do a lsla and see, and right there it creates a default Newman folder. So let's cd into the folder, and if you do ls-la, you can see the HTML file, and when you open this report, you see a beautiful HTML report. So let's open it. We here have this HTML file. So when I'm going to open it with my Chrome browser, and look at this. This is the nice Newman HTML report. It looks beautiful. So you can share this file to your team or manager, and you can see everything in a nice dashboard like way. So that is why it's called the run dashboard, and it showed the time of execution and everything, the collection you used, and the same thing. So when you run thousands of tests, this is very useful, and you can see the number of failed tests and number of skipped tests, and you get a summary for each one. And if you click on the get request iteration that it ran, and you can see what is the URL and the pass percentage, and it even tells you more information about the headers, request body, and the response, and all the details are captured nicely here. So you can share this single HTML file, and that will be very easy and helpful. So if you find this video helpful, please hit that like button, subscribe so you don't miss the next video, and leave a comment below. And in the next video we will talk about how to take this command and plug it into a real CI/CD pipeline. So stick around for that. Thanks for watching and happy automating.